What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, man. I'm back. You guys already know what time it is with this cat right here. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. But anyways, people, today I'm going to address the situation that went on over there by MacArthur Park, a person that got murked. I'm a little familiar with it, and the only reason is because I had to tap in with a couple individuals, and they put me up on a little information that went on, but so I'll address that. But first and foremost, man, I've been failing to, not so much failing, because like I've said in my last video, man, I appreciate every last one of you guys that are supporting me, especially there's a lot of new subscribers to my channel. Hey, the recognition that you've been giving me goes a long way, and I really appreciate your guys' support very much. The Trollos, you guys are always going to be there. My channel members, hey, much love and respect to you guys, because you guys have been riding with me since day one. You guys haven't kicked me to the curb. Hey, trip out on this stuff though, man. This is a trip. This is off topic right here. I've said in the past, I've studied this. I study the individuals that follow me and follow other individuals, right? And these individuals, they show all the love and support to me to the fullest. And the day I make a statement about something that they don't agree with me, man, these guys want to just put me on the firing line and take me off the face of earth. It's a trip, you know what I mean? But I get humor out of that stuff, man, because these people, I don't understand why they can build so much hatred towards a person that they don't even know. It makes you wonder, like, are these individuals playing with the full deck? Are they a couple cans short of a six-pack? They may even be a fucking sandwich short of a fucking picnic basket. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Keep on pulling up. Keep on giving me my views. Like I've said in the past, I'm not here to try to do all this, what is it, clout and all that stuff. I'm a fitness channel. This is a fitness channel. My bad. What I do is online coaching. This here is an avenue to promote my business on what I do. You could have all the followers in the world, but if they ain't signing on, they ain't gonna do you no good. So keep that in mind. What I do right here is to promote my business, and that is to directed towards the weenies that are out there, the ones that are saying that I'm looking for clout, or, oh, you don't get no views, que whoop de whoop de whoop. I really don't care. As long as my business is being pushed out there and I'm getting people to sign up with my program, hey, that's what counts at the end of the day. And another main thing is, as long as I'm bringing something to the table for my audience members and they appreciate it, I'm going to keep on pushing, baby. I'm going to keep on doing my thing. Like I said on my last video's title, you motherfucking trollos can't stop this guy right here. Man, I've been around so long and I've seen all walks of life. And they come and, oh my God, and I've dealt with so many different personalities. I'll tell you that right now, especially going through the system. Well, anyways, people, I did ramble on a lot. And before I go and move on to what I wanted to speak on about the individual that got murked over there across the street from MacArthur Park, my program, people, the program that I offer to people out here to help change their lives is guaranteed to work. With my program, I've said in the past, once you sign on with my program, you become a member for life. Whether you want to keep on signing up after your 3-month course is up or not, you will always have a lifetime communication with me, because I firmly believe to help people. That is my passion. The main thing when you sign up with my program is for you to come to my program and allow me to coach you. All I could do is be there and be on your bumper. If you decide to try to take things into your own hands and do it in your own manner, you're gonna fail. And I say this because if you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't have reached out to me. I didn't get the way I looked overnight. It's called dedication and discipline. and having a structured plan. My daily life is structured. I have a structured workout plan. I have my nutrition that's dialed in. I follow that on a daily, people, and that's what makes it easy for me, because eventually your habits become a lifestyle, and they become a lifestyle before you even know it, which is a good thing, because then you're able to just bounce up in the morning, shake your sheets, brush your grill, and go about doing your day. I'm going to give you an example. When I was a truck driver, it was in my nature to always stop at this one donut shop off of Palmdale Boulevard right before I would go do my pickup. I wouldn't even think about it. It just came naturally because it became part of my rutina, my lifestyle. You don't think, you just do it. You know what I mean? And the day that I would pass it by, I trust I'm hitting it on the way out before I leave from there. They had some bomb donuts. I forget the name of it because I haven't been driving for a while, but Randy's Donuts, they got nothing on this place. Hey, but that's here nor there. That was my old lifestyle. This life that I live today, I live healthy. I feed my body, I nourish my body with nutrients that are high in, overall nutrition that your body requires in order to function correctly. Yes, I understand. You cannot cheat death. That's a guaranteed. We're going to meet our maker. But there's no point in living your life in a struggle where you're limited on things that you can do. Me, I'm at the age that I'm at, and I can do anything that any of these youngsters can do. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I have every right to. Like that individual that says that I'm stuck on myself, I'm all on myself. Well, why wouldn't I be? Look at the way I look. I went from fat, and if you take a look at that transformation of me, that is me. I went from fat, a straight fat ass, to starting to get fit, to where I'm at today. Fat to fit to ripped. You know what I mean? By following my blueprint. My blueprint works, people. So if you're ready to make a change in your life, man, you guys already know what time it is. Go to highpowerfitness.net and I will jump on the horn with you and give you a free consultation. With the consultation, we'll decide what you want to do in your fitness journey. Now keep in mind, everybody that signs on with my program has a different plan, and the reason is because some people require more work to their body than others. So obviously it's going to be a longer course. Okay, it's a no-brainer, people. It's like with anything in life. It's like when you're restoring your vehicle. It doesn't happen overnight unless you got a whole lot of this so you could send it to have it all fixed and redone for you, or unless you buy one already fixed up for you. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, people, let's be realistic about this. My program is guaranteed to work. Start you guys off with a 90-day program, guaranteed to lose 30 pounds of fat and build muscle at the same time. Okay, if you don't want to lose that much weight, that's fine. If you want to just drop a few pounds because you have an upcoming event, hey, so be it. I will prorate your program. Why? Because that's the type of person I am. I will work with you. I enjoy helping people change their lives. Well, anyways, people, I rambled on a whole lot. You guys know what time it is. If you guys want to get started in your fitness journey, shoot me that DM. Now, let's bring this to the audience's attention, because I had some people ask me about this individual. I'm not going to say where this individual is from, but it's from a neighboring barrio that I respect. I respect all neighborhoods. Let's put it that way, okay? Because every neighborhood has their hitters, and every neighborhood has their funny bunnies. I'm just keeping it real 100% with you guys, okay? So this individual that got his life removed was an individual that had a reputation, okay? I'm not going to get into too much detail because it really shouldn't be put out there. But anyways, this individual had a reputation, got caught up, went to the joint, and ended up on the other side of the fence. For those of you guys that don't know, that's the side when you go out backwards, where you check in. You know what I mean? It's the SNY yard. Nowadays they have different names for him, but he obviously, which I don't understand, individuals, they leave from the GP to go to another side to join a SNY clique over there, a gang. You got to keep in mind, their stronghold is behind them walls. They're scattered out here in the real world. But this individual had an attitude, I guess, that he was untouchable. He paroled to a halfway house, a transitional home. I heard someone say that it's a transitional home, but before they changed it to them titles, and the reason why they changed it to them titles is because they started paroling lifers. They were always called halfway homes. Okay, so that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm more than sure that's the way they were, and that's what I know them by. I'm old school, and that's what they were. They just came up with that new name because of the transitional homes, because there's a lot of lifers that are being paroled. My nephew was one of them. My nephew had 45 years to life, and he was down as he went in as a kid and came out as an adult, as a very professional adult. Let's just put it that way. I love you, nephew. I know you watch my channel. But anyways, the transitional home, the halfway house, whichever you choose, whatever title you choose to call it, this individual landed down there. I'm very familiar, and I know exactly where this place is. It's in LA, downtown. It's in a part of the neighborhood where it's very active. While this individual happened to go on bragging and boasting on what he did. Yeah, he tried to conceal his tatuajes, you know, saying what clique he was from. I'm not going to even say what clique he was from either. For those of you guys that's seen what happened, you guys already know. I'm not, like I said, I don't put names out there. But he was part of an SNY clique, and he was promoting it. Now, you got to keep in mind, you're down there in the mecca of gangbanging. A lot of different neighborhoods down there. There's going to be people shooting for trophies, the real ones. I'm not talking about you internet bangers out here, but that's what ended up happening. Okay, this individual went bragging and boasting about who he was and get whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and they caught up to him. It was said to have been a setup. I have no idea. I'm not going to co-sign anything. I'm just basically answering what one of my audience members asked me if I knew anything about it. So I'm just keeping it simple. The individual signed up for an SNY neighborhood clique. Now you got to keep in mind, like I said, they're active in there. If they're active out here, I have no idea. But I tell you one thing, they would be the minority out here, because there's a lot more active and a lot more new recruits out here in the real world, in the free world, than there is back there. Those gangs are created behind them walls. That's where their stronghold is. So for an individual to come out here thinking that he's going to conquer the war out here was very foolish of him. He got his life taken. So anyways, from what I gathered, the individual was on his way to go to a job interview. He was actually with supposedly a counselor. Supposedly the counselor jumped in front to try to take that is not going to happen. Me personally, he just got caught in the line of fire. Some believe he was set up. That's here nor there. That's none of my business. But there's a real example. I just wanted to bring to light. There's a real example of real motherfuckers out there doing what they do. So you trolls out there portraying who you are behind this, them real ones ain't out here doing this. You know what I mean? If you guys could keep on living your fairy tale, the troller life, the gangbanging life here on social media, at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do, and I'm going to bring this story to an end because I just wanted to elaborate shortly on that. And like I said, I won't say the neighborhood he was from. I won't even say the individual's name. I do know the name Whether it be true that if that's his name or not, I have no idea because I'm not going to look into it. And that's to bring me to another individual trying to say if I associate with somebody here on social media, that makes you just like them. What the fuck? Really? I don't know anybody's background here on social media. The only one I know is me or my homeboys, the homeboys that grew up in my barrio. As far as anybody else, that's none of my business. Show me that they have bad paperwork and I will not support them. But if an individual is out here on social media pushing a good cause, I'm not going to look into his background. But now if it's a known fact that he's a POS, then I won't watch his channel or anything. But when they're trying to push a good agenda, hey, you can't stop a person from doing that. Why wouldn't you want better for the people out here that are going through the struggle, to open up their eyes, to show them that the life behind them walls isn't the life. The life out here is the real life. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, man, I'm going to bring this video to an end. It is what it is. If you guys want to get started with your fitness journey, shoot me that DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com, or just go to my website, highpowerfitness.net. I will get you the results that you've been chasing after time. The proof is in the pudding, people. What are you waiting for? Now get up and get yours. Let's do this.